Hello everyone, thanks for joining me again. The track this week, it's the new sprint layout at the Nurburgring. The car I've got is the old trusted WRX. Long main straight, so everyone should get a nice run down to turn 1, which sees its share of chaos. For braking, I'm picking up this point just before the 100 board where the grass, tarmac, and the white line all meet, slowing all the way to second gear, smoothly applying power and getting over to the right as much as I can. Lifting and the smallest dab of brake right as this building, which is obscured by the timing ladder, gets to the edge of the screen. Partial throttle to start, rolling fully onto the power as the orange barrier reaches the center of my screen, using the full width of the track on exit, but just as I reach my next braking point, try to angle a bit towards the middle. I feel it helps really get that car over to the apex curb. And either the end of the wall on the left or a change in the runoff surface to the right will work as a good brake marker. As I reach the apex of the left-hander, perhaps a touch slower than I should be, applying some power as the grandstand comes into view, lifting as I turn back to the right, no brakes, rolling onto the throttle as the edge of that same grandstand reaches the center of my view. Careful with the exit, it is possible to get called for track limits there. Now for the new corner of this track, braking here just before the 100 board where the grass starts. The white painted barrier helps you as well. I'm keeping a tighter entry here as a wide entry in a later apex at a turn like this just invites others to dive up the inside. As I'm rolling past the apex, there's what looks like two small access roads with a gravel patch in between. As I reach the gravel, I begin to apply a small amount of power. As I reach the curb right after that, you can just see the start of it here. That's my full power mark. Quickly moving to the right, braking just after the 100 board before this line painted on the tarmac. Down to third, you shouldn't have to dip below 70 for the left, but for the right, as the marshal leaves your screen, apply a little bit of brake. Hopefully he or she is not climbing the fence, as the FIA have now ruled that a safety violation. Important to get a good exit for the run down the back straight. I try to stay off the curb at the slight right-hand bend. No need to risk unsettling the car. Braking for the chicane just before the 100 board. Rolling over the first curb, applying power as you straighten the car. Whoops, running over the bollard, but no harm done. Braking for the final turn, just as the orange barrier hits the edge of the screen. Kind of tricky this final turn. Letting the car roll a bit until you pass the start of the pit wall, where you can then roll onto the power. It's a short run to the start-finish line, but a good exit on that last turn is hugely important to set up your next lap. Let me know in the comments what you think of this new layout. I rather like it. Hope you have a fun week. Thanks for watching.